Aloha and welcome to day 3 of our mini retreat. You are amazing for being here. You really are. And I know that you're among some of the very few people in the world who are willing to be accountable, willing to really explore the skills necessary for having a passionate, beautiful, intimate relationship, especially after you've experienced trauma in your marriage. So your accountability is amazing. I just wanted you to pat yourself on the back. Oh yes, you are fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are going to begin with a guided meditation prayer, asking for guidance from our highest power, the source of all love, God, and everything that is beautiful, and that comes from inside of us as well. And I want you to imagine now that you are 1 year from today, and you've been practicing the skills that I have taught you. I want you to close your eyes now. I want you to take a deep breath in, slow breath out, and I want you to imagine that the whole room is filling with white light energy, the most beautiful energy that you have ever experienced in your life. You can feel the soft white light energy touching your skin, touching your face, touching the faces and the people, and filling the lungs of all the people in the room. I want you to imagine that this white light energy has a healing impact on you. And as you breathe in the white light energy, a soft, sweet, cleansing feeling fills your body. And fear is released, and peace fills your mind, body, and heart and soul. You're receiving this fearlessness, this peace, this love, this faith over fear right here, right now. And you have been exercising these skills for the last year. Now, over across the room, your partner walks in, and they look into your eyes and smile at you from across the room, being filled with so much love. You have never felt this much love before. And their smile and their energy radiates to you across the room and connects to you, and your love connects with them as if it was when you were first fell in love, but even better. And this time, the love has been tried and tested and become true. It is the most beautiful thing you have ever experienced. And you know that there is nothing to fear, because love has cast out all fear and mistrust between you and your partner. You have been accountable for your own actions. You have relinquished control of your partner. And now you are in a place of safety, and you are a safe place for your partner to communicate with you. You have apologized for the mistakes you have made, making your passion and sexual intimacy soft and erotic, sweet and beautiful. You are madly in love with your partner, and your partner is madly in love with you. You can feel the love energy travel back and forth between the two of you, and everyone you love, your family, friends, and co-workers, even strangers, see that you are a being of light and love, and they always know that you are a safe place. The sexual energy and polarity between the two of you has risen to an immeasurable amount, something you have not experienced yet. And you now know that you have truly done all you can in your marriage to make it beautiful, passionate, erotic, and magnetic. It is shocking to you, and you haven't yet experienced anything else like it. Your partner and you have a spiritual connection that you have not yet experienced. Each day you smile at each other, you hold each other, you love and connect in a passionate, spiritual, nurturing way. You flirt, wink, joke, and play with each other inside and out of the bedroom. Your life is beautiful, passionate, and sweet. You spend moments every day basking in the loving energy of this time that you have together here on earth with your best friend and your soulmate. Now take another deep breath in and allow the love and trust to fill your body. Now I want you to slowly come back to the room. You open your eyes, wiggling your fingers and your toes, ready to receive the last few skills that I have to teach you here in this class. Let's begin with skill number 8, manifesting your dream relationship. There is power in our thoughts that controls the outcome of our lives, our families, and our soulmate connection. When we choose to tap into this power, allowing the faith to be in charge and the fear to be released, the miracles can begin. We should not seek a brand new relationship to manifest what we want, but instead we choose the person we have already chosen again. We choose them each day. And we dedicate our lives to each other, to our personal development and growth together. There is power in this choice. We think that new is better sometimes, and a lot of our society teaches us this. But in reality, we just recreate different problems in new relationships. So I invite you now to recommit to your partner fully and to these skills, to becoming the best version of you, not to pointing your finger at your partner, but to becoming the best version of you. For me, my beliefs about my husband was that he wasn't on my side. And my husband doesn't help me. My husband doesn't support me. I found a lot of evidence to support these beliefs of mine. Every time my husband was busy or thought something was more important than I wanted him to think it was, I would gather evidence. And I repeated that evidence back to him like a broken record. You don't support me. You don't care about me, what I want. You don't care about me. You don't love me. You're not on my team. These declarations are destructive, and they are spouse-fulfilling prophecies, causing the very thing that we want to avoid. When we broadcast these negative SFPs, negative spouse-fulfilling prophecies aloud, we literally create what we don't want. So I want you to imagine now that our thoughts and the words that follow have more power than you can imagine. I want you to now to begin writing down your negative beliefs about your partner. We're going to spend the next 3 minutes writing down those negative beliefs. I want you to list at least 10 things that you believe about your partner that have caused distress between the two of you. Begin now. wrap it up now. Take a few moments to wrap it up and just discuss the last few things. Now that you've discovered some of the negative manifesting beliefs that you have, we can move into re-engineering these beliefs so that we can empower you rather than eat away a relationship. We want to empower your relationship rather than eating away at the romance and intimacy that you once had. We want to empower you instead. Choose one of your statements that feels the worst, the most destructive. If you could choose to fix anything and make it what you want instead of this negative experience that you are going through right now, what would you choose? Now just choose one of those statements now. I'll give you a moment to do that. For me, I chose to begin to believe in miracles, that my husband was supporting me and he was on my team. I started to declare this to him. You are supportive of me, my dreams, my likes, wants, and desires. And then I backed it up with evidence of not of what he didn't do, but what he did do. And was there any evidence? I didn't think there was, but shockingly, there was an abundance of evidence that my husband was obsessed with me. My positive manifesting declarations grew and grew as my evidence built upon itself. So each time I declared something that was evidence, it built layer after layer of truth, new truth. What did I discover? I discovered that James adored me so much that he constantly worked to find ways to get the money I needed for my business ventures, constantly provided for me and the kids and supported me as I worked hard to obtain my goals. He took me on vacations, spoiled me with yummy meals at fancy restaurants. He bought me pretty clothes and jewelry, none of which I really noticed before. He even bought my favorite car from when I was a teen, 1969 Austin Mini. As my list of positive manifesting grew, so did my list of beliefs about my man. I discovered that he did really love me, and he did want to take care of me, contrary to my original belief system that he didn't support me. He didn't love me, and he didn't want to take care of me. He loved me and he served me, and eventually he proved to me that he wanted to give to me the whole world. He started to join forces with me in our business and started coaching with me. He started coaching with me because of my beliefs. He wrote a book with me and he carried in heavy things from the car, which he never used to do because I was the masculine energy and I was independent. Wow. When I allowed him to step up for me and showed endless gratitude for what he did for me, my life really truly transformed. Everything I declared, it became true. So what do you want from your marriage today? What do you want from your partner? Take one of these statements and turn it upside down. So one of your 10 statements, I want you to turn it upside down. And I want you to speak it in the positive, in the present tense. You know what I love about you? If your partner is critical of you, say, you only see and believe the best things about me. Thank you. Smile with sparkling eyes, because you're about to get exactly what you want. It may shock them at first, and they may give you a confused look, and you'll discover that what you say repeated becomes true quickly, as long as you don't falter. If you do falter, I want you to apologize and restate your positive statement. Everything you do or don't do correctly is fixable. Put pen to paper and spend the next few minutes flipping your negative SFPs, negative spouse fulfillment prophecies, upside down. Write your new statements next to the old ones. You can begin now. Is to repeat these new statements daily. Whenever the old thoughts enter your mind, if you're finding that your partner is doing something you perceive to be wrong or triggering, simply state the positive, your new positive SFP statements. That is opposite to what you feel in that moment. First thought that comes to your mind, I want you to flip it and say the exact opposite of that. This gets easier as you practice over time. And I know it feels weird in the beginning, strange, almost like you're lying. The facts are that you can always find evidence of what you want. And you should always show gratitude for all the things that your partner does that you love, even though it may feel difficult in the beginning. Definitely did for me. Your evidence will build upon itself. Eventually, you'll have exactly what you want. I want you to go ahead and do this for your homework. We have many days of homework, so I'd like you to just make sure that you do all the assignments that I have given you so that you can practice every skill that you need to learn. Welcome to our final skill, gratitude. I know we've already discussed gratitude in the last skill, and it is something we need to use routinely. Gratitude, finding evidence of your positive SFPs, is extremely empowering. Gratitude reinforces everything that we teach here. We focus on growth, so let's be grateful. Gratitude may be the most powerful skill because when we get into a rut, we rarely say thank you. It reminds the things we're getting from a spouse are few and far between, and we deserve them anyway. So why would we say thank you? Isn't it just their responsibility to pick up groceries or help you with the kids? To provide for the family. Shouldn't they have been doing this all along? This may be true, but it is also true that don't tell your partner how much you appreciate their efforts. They will not repeat them. So you will stop getting their small amount of efforts that they're putting out. Everybody gets discouraged when they can't get it right and they start to give up. They really do. Slowly the romance disappears, and anger with resentment, and eventually contempt take charge in our marriages. The black streak of anger and depression and resentment take over your life. You can avoid this with a few simple and loving words. What I love about you is, what I appreciate about you is, I love it when you, it makes me so happy when you. My husband thrives off of gratitude, and it's not just my husband. It's also my sons and my daughters. My friends love gratitude. My clients, my employees, even strangers. Gratitude is magic. It can never be overused. Honestly, it can't. It sure is underused in our relationships. You can make gratitude your superpower, and the more energy you put behind it, the more punch it will have, creating magical, magnetic connection between you and everyone you love, especially your soulmate. I know I use that word a lot. It's because it is in my own manifesting journey. I declared that my husband was my soulmate. I used to feel like he was, but when things started to go down, I stopped feeling like that. But now I really believe it. I started to say aloud, and I read my affirmations and stated them in incantations while running, a skill I learned as a Tony Robbins coach. And I said, my husband is my soulmate. At first, very hard to believe what I was saying. But as I repeated it, and as I said it out loud, it became a reality. Spend a few minutes now expressing gratitude to your partner and writing a list of everything you love about them. Go on and on about the things that they do that make you happy, even if it's from a distant past. The more it's spoken, the more it will happen. And the energy that I'm talking about is the punch behind it, the real belief. James, you are really my soulmate. Make eye contact and truly believe in what you're asking for. That is our last skill. I'm very grateful that you're here with us and that you have learned these skills. The most important thing you can do now is for you to really use them. Your life will change when you use these skills. My life changed. My clients' lives changed. Our entire community changes when we decide that we are going to be accountable for ourselves and stop pointing the fingers at our partner. This is the most important skill that you can learn, is to love yourself and love your partner. Don't be critical. Don't complain. Simply be accountable for your own actions. If you do something that's slightly wrong, apologize for it. If you feel like you haven't been grateful, be grateful. If you hear yourself complaining about your partner, restate in a positive way and apologize for when you complained. If you want your soulmate love, you can have it. If you need support, I'm here for you. I'm Coach Dagan, and I would love to book a coaching call with you. Your first call is always free. I also offer these beautiful retreats in Hawaii. Magical retreats that you will super love if you attend. They are glamping retreats overlooking the ocean, and we do meditation, hypnotherapy sessions, massage, fun date activities, paddleboarding, snorkeling, coaching, group coaching, and the community is incredible. We all come together in love. There's an energy that is created that really helps you to be unified with your partner. One of the first things we do in the retreat is we sign an agreement. The agreement is we'll be accountable for ourselves only, not our partners. We love it when people come to these retreats because at the end of it, and they've experienced so much passionate reconnection, that we do a beautiful recommitment ceremony. It's a magical ceremony. And during this incredible ceremony, we get you all dressed up. We put a beautiful crown of flowers on your head if you're a girl, and if you're a man, you get a lei, and you go to the beach and we walk through a beautiful arch and we sprinkle rose petals on the ground and we recommit to our partner. We get beautiful photos from this ceremony. At the end, you get to take those photos home and have these beautiful memories. This is a life-changing retreat, and I would love to have you there. If you're not ready for a retreat, I would love to have you visit my resources page where you download my workbooks for free and sign up for the coaching there. You can learn more about the retreats if you want to come to one in the future. I also offer online coaching, Zoom coaching, where I get to support you and your best friend, your soulmate. And we also have group coaching sessions. That is one of our cheaper options so that you can be supported every step of the way. I would love for you to download all your free resources, join our Facebook community, check out all our other pages. I would love to support you in any way I can. And I am standing for you and your marriage. That's what I do. I stand for you and your marriage and your vision for your marriage. I'm so happy that you came with us today. Namaste. I look forward to seeing you again. Aloha.